Alrighty there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in DCS. We're back on the Foria server. And we're back in our beloved F-18. Let's see what we got on the go for us today. So we're starting off on the Roosevelt here. If anyone's unfamiliar with this server, basically, fresh server restart just happened. Bad guys hold all of the air bases. Air bases, zoom on in on them. They got a bunch of enemy vehicles on them. We destroy all the enemy vehicles. We capture the airfield, we're able to rearm, refuel there. A couple of friendly vehicles spawn there. There might be enemy counterattacks and such, and we gotta go destroy those. But for the most part, we're just rolling and capturing airfields, basically. A lot of air to ground. Enemy will launch sorties. Looks like the enemy air picture is pretty small right now, actually. But 1-2-33 way up here. That's all I'm really seeing on the map, though. But yeah, so a lot of air to ground. We're going to be doing some ground pounding today. And we'll see where we go from there. I'm thinking, honestly, by the time we get all started up, we're starting cold today. So I think we'll probably not even get a chance to get anything off on Tsukumi. So we might just start going straight for Gudata here. Got a couple of Slam ERs loaded on us today, I believe. Yeah, Slam ERs. But yeah, let's go ahead and start getting this thing fired up. We'll go ahead and switch that battery switch on and get the APU. Starting to wind that up. And server's starting pretty early in the morning here, so it's still pretty dark out there. I don't think we're going to bother getting some MPGs affixed to us, because I think by the time that we're looking to land, it should be quite a bit brighter. You know what, just to be safe, let's talk to them. Get some MPGs put onto us. Change helmet mounted device. Set up MPGs.
Copy.
Put that there.
MPG installed.
MPGs are on. Starting to spool up the right engine. Go ahead, bring that forward into idle. Go ahead, get our DDIs, HUD.
Roll left. Flight controls.
And A-18C turned on. And it's still pretty dark out there. Let's go ahead and set the HUD into night. There we go, a little less glare off of that. And we'll go ahead and fire up our other engine as well. I don't like having the map on the MPCD there, so go ahead and turn that off. And bring our other engine up and into idle. The stick for now. There we go, so we're good to go ahead and switch on our radar. And turn on our carrier, so we'll do carrier alignment, stored heading. While we wait for the INS to align, we'll go ahead and get everything else set up. Go ahead and do a quick, let's turn the APU off for now, we'll do that manually. And we'll do a quick FCS reset. Make sure the boxes are clear, they are. And we'll do a FCS bit. Well, let's run in that. Let's go ahead. Get some of these lights turned on. We'll keep the floodlights off. And go ahead, switch our O-Bogs on. Yeah, let's get our standby instruments all set here. Uncaged. Alrighty. And radar altimeter. Good. And we'll just check our weight. See that right down here, 4,500 pounds. That should be 17 degrees. Nose up stab trim. There we go. Now we're really just waiting. Get those set tonight. Waiting for this countdown down here. We're at 20. We're almost there. In the interim, we can go ahead and put our target data in. Let's go ahead and pull those grids first, though. I said that we were just going to go straight for Gudada. We don't even need slams for this. We could probably just hit them with anything. They're so close. But we'll start off with... Well, we'll hit a search radar first. This guy here. And his grid is Foxtrot Hotel 28200 28200 74495 74495. Enter at an elevation of 69 feet.
27 over Gudada.
Alrighty, target 2. Who's target 2 gonna be? So we got that search radar. We'll do the SA-11s up here, and probably that SA-19 as well. Alright, let's grab you. Also grid Foxtrot Hotel 28730 28730 75258 75258. Enter elevation of 107. Enter target 2, good. Target 3, grid of Foxtrot Hotel it's gonna be. And we said that we'd go for the other SA-19. That's grid 28885 75162. Enter elevation of 105 feet. Good. Target 4. Grid's going to be Foxtrot Hotel. And we got the SA... Someone took our SA-19 out already. Well, good on them. So target 3 we'll have to redesignate, but we'll grab that other target for now. And that is... Did I already put the designator? We'll do it again. Foxtrot Hotel 28888 75556 75556. Enter elevation 120. Enter. Okay. We said we'd redesignate target number 3. And we'll find a target for that. So we're doing the search radar, SA-11, SA-11. Any other major... Yeah, we'll just take out a Shilka. This guy right here. So he's also in Foxtrot Hotel. 27510, 27510, 76351, 76351. Enter elevation 81. Alrighty. So we got targets loaded for target waypoints 1 through 4. We're ready to get this thing up in the air. I'll turn the pilot body on for this. Go ahead and shoot a salute to our ground crew. But before we move, we've got to switch you into IFA and take that part and brake off and flaps up to half. There we go. Alright, now we're good to move. And he's telling the director there, telling us to move forward. We'll go ahead and move forward. off to the left. Hands us off. There we go. Keep bringing it left. Straighten out. Little right. There we go. And we'll keep bringing her forward. Handed us over here. Hard left.
Guys over secure me. I'm full afterburner trying to get over that Sukhoi.
He's full afterburn. Straighten out, hands us off. Go, director says go ahead and spread and lock the wings. We'll do that. And now he's telling us bring it right. We will oblige. Straight. We're not going to do what he tells us to do here. Now we will. And stop here. We said we needed 17. We creeped our way up to 18. We bring that stat back down to 17. Alrighty, extend that launch bar. There we go. Telling us to bring her forward, so we'll pick up the shuttle. A little more power to get up over the shuttle. A little more, there we go. Should see him turn his wands off and then the shooter turn his on in just a second here. Oh, never mind, we gotta raise that launch bar. Now we see the shooter. There we go, telling us to spool up those engines. Go right up to mill power. Alrighty, let's do this. Shoot a salute off to the shooter. Boom, there it goes. Picking it up. And head straight back in the seat. Let's do this. Ready, gear up, laps up, and we'll hide the pilot again. Alrighty. Let's pull our HSI back up, and we'll set this as waypoint 1. We're going to start timing, actually. Start timing these guys, get our data link turned on. And we'll get the HSI pulled up. A little more power because we climbed pretty aggressively there. Start getting aligned here. I'm going to go ahead and designate target 1. Zoom on out on the HSI. Get all of our slams set up into TOO mode. Undesignate, redesignate. There we go. Yeah, and you can see on here we are well within range. I'm just gonna go ahead and get us up to altitude. And I'm gonna set flight. Actually, flight's fine on medium for now. And 44 miles to target. Really just waiting for the missiles to time here, and then we can get those things off. Get us up to about 15,000, and then I'm just going to orbit. We really don't have to go too far because the Slammy Rs are such long-range weapons. 13,000 feet. And just about 15,000. Let's go ahead and start bringing the nose down. There we go, 15,000 there. And we'll bring the velocity vector down to the horizon.
Excellent work. We now control Sukumi. You can now spawn there.
See, that's what I was talking about.
Next phase.
We took Sukumi before we even had a chance to get a weapon off, so good on the boys and girls for being able to do that. The missile's just about timed. Another 15 seconds will start turning on in. Just gonna make sure the data link, and we want station 8. Okay. Right back to the HSI. Let's bank just a little more aggressively here. We can bring it out a burner as well. Should be good here. Alright, we should be good to launch these things now.
Intelligence report. A pair of jammers have been located northwest of Malchik. Take them out to improve our coverage in that area.
Take this autopilot off, whip our nose around, align with our target. There we go. And I'm going to launch just one at a time here. So launch one. Actually, you know what? I am going to launch two just so that we keep symmetry. We'll get him launched on target 2 here. See what I mean? That loss of symmetry. Got a bit of an ugly loader on right now. Just gonna let us fall behind that first slam a bit. Let it build some distance so that we can guide both of these in. It should be good enough. And we'll let number 2 go as well. There we go. I'm gonna get the nose whipped on around here. A little too aggressive. We'll get the tail link pulled on up. And you see that there, 36 cents, so it's 35 miles from its target right now. At 10, we should see the seeker head turn on, and we'll start getting a video feed from it. But for that, we'll go ahead and turn the aft antenna on, because we're looking to be facing away from the target. And let's get our yell hold on again. There we go. And we got ourselves in a little bit of an orbit. Ghost sensor select right, and now we wait. So it should be between stations 8 and station 1. Sorry, channel 8 and channel 2, I bet. So he's at 33, 32, and station 8 is 29. Yeah, so we should have a little bit of time in between. That's why we did that little, like, Jenkin maneuver there. Yeah, we don't need this much throttle right now. Switch back to channel 8. We're just going to wait. Beautiful sunrise here in the Caucasus, though. Beautiful morning. I'm just going to take a peek on the F10 map, make sure those targets haven't disappeared for us. And the search radar has disappeared for us. That's no good. So target 2 should be this SA-11, so we might actually let number 1 go ahead and miss unless we can find something really quickly. If not, we are just going to switch straight to... I should probably have my ejection seat on, and my RWR, and my countermeasures, and my dispenser. Oh my goodness. We were very vulnerable there. Alrighty. He's counting down. 15 miles to target. here? 18 miles, yeah, so they're about 3 miles apart. And let's see what they pick up. Not super confident we're actually going to get anything with that first missile. We've wasted taxpayer dollars here. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, you can see he's already destroyed there. We might be able to pick one of these guys up, though, separate. That looks like a heat signature there. Yeah, he's locked on that. Okay. We'll let that fly itself in. Switch to channel 2, see what he sees. Yeah, he's lined up on a heat signature already. Perfect. Let's switch back to 8. I'm just watching the right DDI here. Boom, looks like we just smoked a BTR is what that was. Let's see what we're doing on this one. Okay, so that target also got destroyed there. Let's go ahead and correct this thing. I do see an unengaged target right here. Let's see if we can last minute. Yep, we managed to save it. There we go. He's gonna have a target. It's already smoking, but we should be able to get the kill on him. What is that? BMP. Alright. And BMP hit. And destroyed, I certainly hope. You know what we didn't do was set our fuses. We might not have destroyed them. Oh, nope. I got the kill in the kill feed. Let's go ahead and start our fuses here. That is a rookie mistake. There we go. Instantaneous and step. Okay, so now these two should both be good now. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get lined up for another engagement here because we got 2 more on us. And we'll get our HSI pulled back up. And we're steering back onto the target area. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and put waypoint 3 in for this one. We aren't steered onto our target, we are steered the opposite direction of our target. My bad. Get our nose whipped around. Alrighty, there we are. Go ahead and let one off on this one. Boom. Switch to target 2. Really target 4. And you know what? I'm just going to let this one also go pretty early. And so, yeah, you can see that missile going right underneath us. Pretty cool. Alrighty. And while those fly initially, we're going to go ahead into a nice stable orbit again. Our altitude hold on. There we go. Let the autopilot just fly us for a bit. And I'm just going to get my HSI pulled up over here. And I'm going to get my data link pulled up over here. There we go. So let's see here. So we want... Oh no. Channel 3. 30 miles. And channel should be 7. 29.3 on channel 7. Yeah, so they're equidistant right now. Go ahead and wait. 27 miles, just like before, 10 miles, we should see them start to pop up on our data link display there. But in the interim, we're just gonna kind of hang out in orbit. Where should we be going next? Oh, there's still plenty of targets out there for us. The air picture will be largely destroyed for our next sortie. I think I might load some Mavericks on the next one, unless these MiGs decide to give us a hard time. Could also go engage these guys. No one ever hits up these side objectives. We might hit those too. Those are fun, just with dumb munitions. Let's get back in the cockpit here. Oh, plenty of time. Yeah, well, we'll see how we're sitting when we go to land on what exactly we want to be bringing with us. But okay. And it's definitely daytime out there now. We can go ahead and switch everything into day. And switch that HUD back to day as well. So we should be seeing that come online shortly here. Oh yeah. A lot of smoke we're seeing. I'm not actually seeing that many thermal images. Oh, there's one right there. Get him lined up on that. Good. This is channel 3. So we'll go to channel 7, see what he sees. And he's also got an unengaged target lined up. That's good. Let's see if we can watch these two splash together. So we're on channel 7 now. Let's go back to channel 3. So he's 2.8 to his target. Channel 7's 1.6. We'll see this one splash first. We get channel 3 lined up here. Little low, correct it, there we go. Good hit on that. Back to the other one, boom. There we go, 2 more vehicles destroyed. Go ahead and safe the gun, pull us out of air to ground mode. Alright, pretty successful for a first sortie here. Let's go ahead and bring this thing back to the carrier. Just want to make sure, so we were operating off of the Roosevelt. That's 101 X-ray on the TACAN, 101, we are on X-ray. Enter, get this turned on. And take the HSI over on the right DDI. Check the TACAN. Undesignated target. Listen, we are right close. And we should be good. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let the Roosevelt know that we're landing. Roosevelt, F5.
Marshall 223, mark him ups 047413, Angels 19, state 6.9.
223, Rough Rider Marshall, case 3 recovery, CD1 approach, suspect final bearing 289, altimeter is 29053, 223,
Marshall on the 10922, expected approach time is 0.
time is 08.
And they did call for a case 3 recovery.
Good job. Friendly ground units have moved in on
Don't
Bethlehem.
think we really
Friendlies can
need
now spawn there.
a
We're gonna
case 3
move on to the
recovery
next
right
phase.
now. We're just gonna march to the beat of our own drum here. Sing our own special song. Mama Cass.
New rally point established.
One thing we will have to do is just lose a bit of altitude first, though. Switch this back to idle while we do that. Go ahead and drop the hook early. And you know what? We're not going to fly a proper case approach at all. We are just going to pretty much straight in.
Established Angels 15.5, state 6.8.
223, Roger, state 6.8.
I believe that should be the Roosevelt kind of center screen right there. We'll see in a second here though.
New mission objective received.
You know what? Maybe, just maybe, we should have listened to them and done a case 3, because this is a pretty nasty cloud cover right here. We're also way too high right now. Let's see if we can get below it. Oh no, we're fine. We're gonna have to lose a lot of altitude very quickly here though. We want to make this stick.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm just breaking all kinds of rules right now, but that's fine. Gonna get ahead of the glide slope, bring us down to about 1,500 feet. Then level out and get configured to land. There's 1,500, start nosing up, there we go. And we're at 260, we're gonna speed brake in, gear down, flaps to landing, or flaps to full. And we'll need a little bit of juice here. No, we're commencing.
223, commencing, state 6.7. Altimeter 29.53.
Got more airspeed to lose.
223, radar contact,
Should be
6
fine.
miles. Expect final bearing 289. 223, switch approach.
Yeah, there's no need for this to be a case 3 right now. End up a little left. Bring it off to the right. We're still just a little low. Can't see the ball yet.
223, checking in, 4 miles. 223, approach, final bearing 289.
Just about on our glide slope here. I am surprised that we haven't seen the ball yet. And we're gonna start nosing down. Ooh, we're lined up right. See that blinking dot there? That's telling us that we are starboard. Slow blink, so we're slightly starboard. The green light just on the aft end of the carrier there. Keep the velocity vector a little left. I still can't see the ball. Like I was saying, we're kind of breaking some rules right now. There we go. Now I got the ball, saying that we're a little low. Bring that nose up a bit. Keep that nose up. Glide slope. Boom. How was that? No proper communication, but what wire did we get? What wire did we get? 2 wire. Not good. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Before we park, we'll take a look at the map here. Looks like my wings folded. Hook up. Wings folded. And we'll go ahead. Notice we'll steer high. Telling us we're straight. Back to the left. Right. Hands us off. Keep bringing it right. Straighten on out. A little right. Straight. Hands us off. Okay, so that's our plane cap there. Before we land, let's figure out what we want to load on next. So there is a MiG-29 out there who's giving a pretty bad time to Squirrel there. Yep, Squirrel just died. Great. What do they have left out here, though? No missile defense. They got 2 Shilkas, and that's about it. So, I think we might load some Mavericks on and see if we can't make the Mavericks work for us. Alright, that's what we'll load. Straight left, little right again, straight. This is always the most uncomfortable part. Just getting uncomfortably close to the edge of the deck here. Stop. There we go. Rearm and refuel. Instead of the Slam ERs, we are going to load Laser Mavericks. Laser Maverick. Laser Maverick. And Laser Maverick. I'm going to swap you out for a fuel tank, because we are going to have to go a little further this time, and we will get an ad flare on here. Everything else looks good. Fuel all the way up. And happy with.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Wait for that. Let's go ahead and get some target data loaded. Oh, 2 Mirages taken off. Alrighty. That could be interesting. We'll see here, though. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll keep with the current plan. What do we want to engage? Yeah, doesn't really matter. Let's go for the 2S3. Oop. Let's get real close, actually. Boop. So, waypoint 1, data, UFC, grid, Foxtrot Hotel, 275, 26, 275, 26, 74609, 74609, enter, elevation, 69 feet, ha. Okay, target 2. 2S3. Let's go for the BTR here. Target grid is Foxtrot Hotel. 28033, 28033, 74400, 74400, enter, elevation.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
69 feet. Target 3. Let's find target 3 out here. Go for the BMP. Grid is Foxtrot Hotel. 28262.
Rearming complete.
28262. 74539. 74539. Enter. Elevation 69 feet. And target 4. Grid's going to be Foxtrot Hotel. And what's that last one? So we got you, and you. And we might as well come in clutch for our boys. Take out one more shore out here. And your grid is 27. Ooh, let's watch that launch. Looking good. Where was that? 27302. 302. 74907. 74907. Enter. Elevation 69. Cool. Alrighty, all 4 loaded. Before we take off, let's go ahead and get our FLIR into standby. And fully fueled. Yep. Let's get the salute fired off. And we'll wait for the directors to get on out there and tell us what to do. Directors are all in place, looks like. Hit him with another salute. There we go. Alright, plane captain, let us go. Let us go. There we go. Alrighty. Bring it forward. Right. Hands us off. What catapult we going to? Left. Think Cat 2. Yeah, it looks like. Hands us off. Yep. That's exactly where we're going. Spread and lock the wings. Bring it forward. Getting ready to stop. And stop. Just rebalance the audio for you. Make my voice a little louder. Extend that launch bar. Hey, Semi-Rack, welcome back, man. Back on DCS. I told you we'd get on DCS this weekend. You do what our director tells us. Go ahead, bring it forward, pick up the shuttle. There we go. And before we go any further, well, actually, we'll wait. So, under tension now. Raise the launch bar. There we go. Okay. Now, before we go any further, get this pulled up to FCS page. We're at plus 14. What do we need to be at? Checklist. Aircraft weight 44,249. Technically, that should be 17 degrees, but only by 200 pounds. We're only going to go... No, you know what? We'll do the letter of the law. 17 degrees, nose up. Shear's telling us to spool those engines. Let's spool those engines. Bring it up to mill, not into afterburner. There's mill power. Give him a salute. And let's get this thing up in the air. Head straight back. Let's do it. Boom. Airborne. Gear up. Gear up. Flaps to auto. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Their HSI pulled up. Going for waypoint 1. Waypoint target designate. Let's get air to ground mode switched on. Back to our HSI. And we've got a little bit too far right. Boom. Just a little bit of altitude. Let's take a look at 40 miles on the HSI. Looking good. Select the Mavs. Get our FLIR selected. And we'll get our FLIR turned on the rest of the way. There we go. And now it's dialed in on our target. Switch to IR. And let's see. We can start making out targets now. We're 40 miles. Let's see what we can see. That's probably enough altitude for us for now. Let's put ourselves right onto our target. Throw that master caution. A couple master cautions. Go ahead and switch master arm to arm. And we should be ready to rock here. Can't quite make out what that target would be. Let's just cheat a little bit in the F10 map, make sure no one's destroyed it already. While we're here, we'll see what happened to those two Mirages that took off. Looks like our friends took care of those. But yeah, so it was this guy, this guy, this guy, then that guy were our targets. Looks like they're all still up and the grids should be good, so we'll go ahead and fly these missiles on in. $60 seconds to max range. See that counter just up on the right here. Oh yeah, you can make it out underneath there. Yeah. We got him. Let's go ahead and arm this laser. Nose on down. And 10 seconds. And Magnum. And we'll keep an eye on it on our DDI here. Let the laser keep guiding itself in. Or guiding the missile in, rather. I'm not going to get too close. Because they do still have SHORAD.
Mission failed.
Mission failed. Should be getting there any second now. Come on. There we go. And so that's the 2S3 that we just took out. Very good. Switch on up, designate target 2. And we're in a cloud. We're around hard right. Until we get back in line with our target. So we're definitely not too far right now. In the meantime, we've got to rearm that laser. Keep bringing it around. Almost on him. Here's that airfield. Alrighty, now we're aligned here. Let's make sure that we actually do got a target. Well, we sure do. Alright, lasers firing. And Magnum.
Altitude.
There's that BTR. This should definitely do him in. Keep an eye on that right DDI. Boom. There we go. There's still SHORAD up here. Oh yeah, you can see him firing. Looks like he was firing at that friendly aircraft right there. Semi-rack, we're always locked in, my dude. Except for the days that we're not locked in. Alrighty.
We're making progress.
Target 3.
We just took over
Oh,
Dada.
we just
can
took
now
Dada.
spawn there.
That's where we are. Huh. Alrighty. Well, we loaded 2 targets for nothing. What do we want to do with the rest of them? We can go take out those guys at the next airfield. Got 2 missiles just needing targets. Let's do that.
Intel just in. Flankers are taking off from the enemy carrier. Location southwest of Anapa. Take out the enemy fleet as soon as you can.
Let's pull some targets for them. We'll do the SA-19. That might be dangerous.
Picking.
We'll see how close we can get before something starts pinging us. Grid for these guys is Echo Juliet. Echo Juliet.
Warning, enemy fleet detected.
76880. 76880. 09248. 09248. Enter at an elevation of 87 feet. Good. Target 4. Something's pinging us already. Cool. What do we got looking at us? In the meantime, we'll also take this dude out. And something fired on us. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, but we won't take that dude out. What is it? 2. What's code 2? SA2 probably? Alrighty, well let's get this next one loaded. UFC, Grid, Echo Juliet. Echo Juliet 77139. 77139. 09560, 09560, enter, elevation A97. 97, enter, okay. So we got our 2 targets loaded. Back to the HSI, waypoint target designate, and FLIR's still on. Okay. We're gonna get low, and we're gonna go see what we can do to these dudes. Semi-rack, I see you got a big long message there. I'm just gonna take care of this first. And once we're safe, I'll give it a read, my friend. Oh, jeez. Yeah, something's fired on us. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to go defensive here. Oh yeah, that's lots of missiles coming our way. And they got us. Oh, no. We were getting a little cheeky there. Yeah, we should have picked a smarter weapon to engage those guys with, but that's okay. We had two pretty successful sorties, so I'm happy with that. Whoa. There we go. What do we want to bring with us this time? They were pretty aggressive with the AA there. Let's go ahead and bring some harms, see what we can do with those. I don't have a great track record with the harms. Ooh, you know what? Let's bring some AMRAAMs, just in case we hit some aircraft. And that should be good for us there. Alright, now Sammy, I'm giving your thing a read now. Let's see here. Oh no, right on, man. Absolutely, absolutely learn the A-18 first. I highly recommend you learn the A-18 first. And the two that I was talking about was like when you're on your not a blind code. It's the from the RWR, it was a 2. So I think it's an SA2, which is a grouse, I think. I don't actually know. But yeah, that's what I was looking for. It's whatever kind of anti-air system it was. But I think it was a short-range missile, and I think it was IR guided. I was popping chaff and flares. I was just hoping to figure out if I could pop just chaff or just flares. Anyway, yeah. But no, right on. Hopefully you do get all set up here and fly the F-18, jump on the 4ES server 2, and we can fly together. But yeah, in the meantime, let's get this thing fired up. Battery on, APU on. Hinge crank right. Two is an SA2. Awesome. Thank you. There's DDIs on.
Roll left, roll left.
HUD on. Aim PCD on.
Flight controls.
Engine crank left. Some fuel going in there. Go. Radar. Carrier alignment. Stored heading. Get our FCS pulled up. FCS reset. FCS IBIT. Oh, Sammy, that's just what happens when you fire it up. Betty has a freak out because she doesn't know what's going on. Because certain parts of the carrier or of the aircraft wake up and get pressure before other parts, so it throws Betty for a loop. That's why you see all the X codes on, or all the error codes on the FCS page. Because things are picking up pressure at different times, so it thinks it's all out of whack. That's why you just do a little FCS reset, and it's good to go. But yeah, Blinko is what you were talking about, though. Those are these guys right here. And as far as I know, they're all non-functional in DCS because blend codes are really more of a maintenance error, if I understand correctly. And so if there was an actual blend code, which there are by default on here, it would be a maintainer or like maintenance, maintainers that would have to actually deal with it. But this is a flying game, not an aircraft maintenance game, so. But yeah. Alright, let's get our O-Bugs turned on. And standby altimeter, or radar altimeter. And arm the ejection seat. We should be good. Flaps up to half. Skids off. Hook bypass the carrier. Yeah, we're really just waiting right now. We're almost there. And alignment's okay. Set this over to IFA. And we can release the parking brake, but before we do that, I'm going to get us where we're going first. And we're going for Sachi. Yeah, they got a bunch of SA2s. What are they? Guidelines, that's what they're called. But okay, let's go ahead and pop something right on the airfield here. UFC grid, don't even need to go precise here, so Echo Juliet. Way up there. 767. 767. 103. 103. Enter. Elevation 98. Enter. Okay. We should be good to go. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake and let our crew chief or our plane captain know that we are ready to launch. Hands us off. Let's do it. I was hoping to actually bring the plane back to do a landing last time, but it was not meant to be. Bring left, straight. A little more. There we go. Alrighty, while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and check our weight. 45,000, so stab 17. There we go. Telling us to drop that launch bar. Wait for the greens to do their thing. The undercarriage. Bring it forward, pick up the shuttle. Boom. And raise that launch bar. Alrighty. Round 3. Let's do it. And head straight back. Let's get it. Boom. Alrighty. You're up, flaps to auto. And over here. Our HSI pulled up. Actually, let's get air to ground first. Now our HSI pulled up. And we're going for waypoint 0. We'll target designate that first. And we'll turn on in. We got harm, so we're going to get high and we're going to go fast. We're already picking up targets. Nice. I think there's two overlaid on top of each other here. There sure is. But I think those are the only two that we're going to get. We only brought two, though, right? Because we brought AMRAAMs just in case. Are there any enemy aircraft up? There sure is. And he's right en route as well. We might launch a couple AMRAAMs at him just to see what we can do. Let's see here. Range it in for 80. Yep, we got him. At 1.1. We might not got him. Is that our friendly out there? No, that's the attack helicopter. Okay. A little weird that we're not picking up the other guy. The guy that we actually want to pick up. He's at 10. Bring the sweep angle down a little bit. You know, someone might get him before we do. Yep. My head tracking is stable. What do you mean? I've just got a stable head. Good neck muscles, apparently. Okay, let's switch back into these harms here because that aircraft got downed. Get HSI pulled back up and get back on target. "32 miles.
That's the last target. We have captured Malchik. You can now spawn there.
Probably light the burner here.
New rally point established.
Can't even tell if I'm switching between the targets. There we go, yeah I am. Is my RWR on? It's not. Oh no.
Special reconnaissance soldiers have located an ammunition cache near Sebe. Take out the 4 bunkers.
20 miles, we should be good. Gonna need to take the safety off first, and now we're good. Magnum. And we'll hand off to the next 19, that's a separate target. Magnum. And go ahead and wave off because we really have nothing else that we can do to guide those. And just gonna go ahead and get autopilot set up. See if we can hold our barometric altitude here. Come on. Come on. There we go. And let's see if we can see our harms find their targets. Oh, this looks like a good track. This looks like a good track. It sure was. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alrighty. Quick little peek at the air picture. No baddies up right now. There's a bunch up here. I might go see if I can take some of these guys out. If we need fuel, we can grab it from the tankers over here. Alrighty, let's do that. So those are vaguely northeast.
Secondary objective achieved.
And let's see what we can see here. Up the range a bit. What do we got out here? I think this grouping off to the right, those ought to be that group of 3. We've got 6 AMRAAMs on us, so we may as well just make sure we've got them at 0.7 at 35. Oh, maybe not. That might actually be our AWACS. Let's turn straight north, see if we can get that at 14. What do we got out here? Oh, geez. Who is what? Off to the right. A little bit of chaff. Whatever that was, we should be safe from. Largely. Let's switch back here again, just to be sure. And then we'll reorient onto that 14. Heard the RWR freak out again. Let's see where we are relative. 14. Yeah, he's pretty much straight north again. Let's see if we can get him. And I do believe we see him. Where are you at? There you are. In LAR. Alrighty. Let's get him. Box 3? Yep, that is going to be him. Good. He already fired, so we can't really do anything to bring it back. He's waving off. Our sweep angle down. He is a 14, so if he lights the burner, he's heading away from us. If he lights the burner, he's gonna get away. We are still closing. We got 150 knots ready to close at 12 miles. And we just lost radar contact again. Did he get shot down by someone else? Nope, he's still out there. Just stopped leaving a contrail. have him on my radar anymore. He's turning in. He should be high right now. Why don't I see ya? Why do I suck? Where on earth did you go? You've slipped by me to the right. There you are. Fire one on him. See if that wants to track onto him. He might be running away a bit too fast from us, but he really shouldn't. Yeah, there we go. We got him. Nice close-up look at this guy. Oh yeah, he's done in. Definitely an F-14 though. Alright. Semi, I always forget, I'm not gonna lie, I always forget which one is Fox 1, 2, and 3. I believe for the 18, Sparrows would be your Fox 1s. And then Fox 2s are IR guided, and then Fox 3s are radar guided. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what else we got on the radar here, or on the map here. We could go for that Mirage. How are we on fuel? 4,000 pounds. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and gas up at the gas station. Arco 11. Briefing. Take a look at Arco 11. Where are you? No. There we go. Tanker 130, TACAN 37 X-ray. Go safe before we line up behind a friendly aircraft with our missiles selected. Go ahead and pull this out of air-to-air mode, actually, so we don't accidentally shoot down our lovely tanker. Let Arco 11 know that we're coming.
Arco 11, request rejoin.
Arco 11, proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 at 260.
Semi, you want the mirrors down? I hate the mirrors. They're so distracting. Alright, so he's at 15,000. Probably closing too fast. I don't see him out there. Should be right at 12 o'clock though. At 15,000. Oh, there we go, I see him. You can kind of see my head. See? You just got to kind of play with the angle a bit. There you go. Oh, looks like there might be another friendly out there. Is he also trying to refuel, or is he just also in the area? I do really like it on the server when other folks are refueling, and they know what they're doing. That's the important part, too. And you can both be connected at the same time. It looks really cool. Super sketchy. Just trusting someone that much not to... Short IRL, semi. How could you? I'm actually not that short.
Secondary objective achieved.
Yeah, we're closing way too fast. No, 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 no. Oh, we might be good. We might be good. We might be good. We are good. Boom, look at that. I thought he was doing 330, not 250. My bad. Let's let him know we're ready pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Clear contact.
There we go, left side. With 3,500 pounds of fuel. Okay. Over here, I'm gonna get my fuel pulled up. That's the wrong one. This fuel. So we can keep an eye on how much fuel we have without having to take our eyes too far off of the tanker. I have not flown air-to-air refueling in quite a while. We'll see how this goes. Not well, apparently. Nope. Oh, maybe. Oh, leg spike. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You're taking fuel.
There we go. Alright. Not as bad as I thought. Not my prettiest ever, but we'll take it.
Return pre-contact.
Oh. We lost it. And yeah, Sammy, you're right. I haven't really flown really since the last DCS stream. I think I fired up DCS maybe 2 or 3 times since. I've been working on some videos, but they're all still in the script writing phase. But like, I'll fire it up to like test something to make sure that I'm saying the right thing. But I won't
Break away, break away, break away.
break away. Okay. Sorry, but yeah, I won't, haven't done this in a while. Refueling or just flying actual sorties. Here we go, this is the one.
Contact.
Now we're not gonna slip out. There we go, flying off the tanker. Eyes on the tanker. We should be getting up to about 1,200 pounds of fuel, so we got about 7,000 to onboard here. There we go. This is, I feel much better in this one. Takes a second to come back to you. Yeah, I think we still have an external tank. We do. You can see it center line on the stores page on the left DDI there. So that's an extra 2,000 pounds of fuel, 2,300, something like that. I haven't really been flying with endurance in mind. I've been flying with quick sortie mentality. And I've been using the burner. And that thing just eats fuel. I think it would be pretty sweet if they integrated the Hornet to be able to refuel other Hornets, because that's what they do now. Because they retired the A-18C, the Growler. There we go.
Disconnect.
Transfer complete. Let's go ahead and put the probe away. And thank our tanker. Let's take a look at the picture here. Where are we now, and what baddies are out there? It's really... yeah, those other aircraft got shot down. Really nothing kind of this side of the map for us to be doing. Two TV towers. We could take those out, rip up to Nalchik. Do we want to go back to the carrier and then have a nice long flight to our next objective, or do we want to land at an airfield here, rearm, refuel, and get back in the action quicker? I'm good either way. EA-8G Growler. Heir of the EA-6B Prowler. Gotcha. Gotcha. But they're retired now. They don't fly them anymore. As far as I'm tracking, the only carrier-borne tanker that they have is an F-18 with basically a bunch of fuel tanks on it. And one of those fuel tanks has a drogue attached to it. Nah, land on an airfield. Alrighty, we'll land on the airfield. We'll go to Nalchik. I'm going to take those TV towers out there because no one's going to get them, and then I might go take this one dude out too. Go to Nalchik. Do they have attack in? They do not. Alrighty. Oh god, oh god. Woo, mountains. That would have been awkward. Let's see. Grid will be Lima Papa. 893, 893, 185, 185, enter. Okay, let's steer to that.
Good work. We have captured Sachi. You can now spawn there.
And I might as well use the burner because we picked up the fuel. And we're going to need to get rid of some of it, because I thought that we were going to stay in the air a little longer and do something with these AMRAAMs, but... Oh? MiG-31's out there. Or Su-31s. Where, though? Oh, way out there. I mean, we could. We've got the fuel for it. One of them just got shot down. Are there any friendlies out there that are going to get to it first? The AI might. What's his altitude? 36,000. Okay. Well, we'll scream over that way. That's more or less en route to the airfield anyway. There they are. Oh, whoa, what? Who is this? Got a close radar contact now, but he's not up here. Oh, geez, he sure is. Where did you come from? Oh no, you're the same guy. Okay. I'm just very confused. Got him locked. Shelby, yeah, we're playing some DCS. Basically, take Microsoft Flight Sim and make it into War Thunder, and you got DCS. And that target got shot down. Dang. I'm pretty bad at BVR combat if I am telling the whole truth. Don't know if you could tell. Alright, let's get the HSI pulled back up here. and we'll get back to landing. Now this airfield we're going to want to come at from the other direction. Shelby, there's 6 now. You hear me? You hearing me? Hello? Alright, where is this airfield at? Am I being blind? Oh, jeez, yeah, I am. It's right there.
Altitude. Altitude.
Right there. And what field even is this? It is Nalchik.
Nalchik, inbound.
Get on speed just before we turn in. Set you up to field and just get on. Let's go ahead and turn in. Semi, I am not in the Foria Discord. I probably should be. Just to track my stats. See how many things I've blown up on the ground. And I really hope that MiG-29 doesn't come decide to shoot us while we're landing. This is going to be a messy landing. A little bit of power. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to save it. We're fine. Boom. Got it saved. Trying to find my account, huh? Well, I mean, eventually I am going to make my own Discord server. And then everybody's going to be able to find my account. Still haven't done that yet. I was looking at it the other day, though. And it seems pretty easy to get that fired up. So I'm going to make my own server. You know, so everyone can just come, hang out, talk to people about when I'm going to go live next. Try to get a whole bunch of people together on a server. I think that would be pretty cool. We're doing pretty well, progress-wise. I'm going to take out these 2 places, though.
Under attack.
Let's go ahead and get rearmed here. Ground crew. Rearm and refuel. Okay. We'll take Z-bombs. I'm just going to take some dumb bombs because that's probably the easiest way to do this. Where are the dumb bombs? Do we not have 2,000 pound? Oh, there we go. Couple of Mark 84s. Refuel. A little bit more chaff. Good to go. Semi sounds good. I'm going to try to give it a go alone, and if I get stumped, I'll definitely be asking for your support, my friend. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these loaded as targets here. Data. UFC grid. Lima Papa. We will switch to precise, even though we don't really need to. 85732, 85732, 26005, 26005. Enter elevation of 1542, 1542, 1542. Enter target 2 will be. So we're just down bombs, so we should be able to take those 2 out on our own. We'll grab this guy, and this poor one lone infantryman in a field is about to catch 4,000 pounds of ordnance on top of his head. The poor guy.
Secondary objective achieved.
Grid, Mike Papa. 14077, 14077, 11552, 11552. Enter. Elevation 1061, 1061. Enter. Okay, so we got those 2 targets loaded. We'll do target 1 first. Refueling complete. Now we just need. Just gonna zoom out and see what's locking us. I have been sitting on the ground and just had an enemy come on in and strafe me before, like this Frogfoot right here. Not Frogfoot, sorry, this flanker? Well, not a concern anymore. But yeah, so we'll take off, take out the TV towers, take out that guy, probably land again, and see how everybody's doing over at this place. Mineralny. They're definitely going to need some help out there. How is their air defense looking? SA-10s. The Grumbles. Yeah, I think the 33 is the flank. It's the carrier-borne one. I can see it, just like all of the various. I'm better with the numbers than I am with the names for Russian aircraft. I don't know what's locking us, but I think it's friendly, whatever it is. Okay. Back on the ground. We got our bombs loaded. Awesome. I'm gonna set these up now. Infuse to nose. Use to nose, no E-fuse. Free fall, quantities 1, modes will go CCIP. Alrighty. We should be good. Right, let's get this thing up in the air. Oh, and we're not going to be able to get permission to take off, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. I mean, American aircraft are the most iconic aircraft in my opinion. I also know the most about them. At least modern aircraft-wise. But I mean, the US also has, like, the most diverse fleet of aircraft. Because, like, think about the Brits right now. What do they fly? F-35? Maybe some Harriers still. Maybe some Eurofighters. That's about it. The French, they just fly the Dassault Rafale. The rest of Europe pretty much flies the Typhoon. Yeah. Pretty much the whole world's flying F-16s right now. A couple F-15s out there. And then anyone using the Russian kit. I just took off with landing flaps, didn't I? I sure did. Well, anyway. We're fine. Didn't hurt us. I hope. Let's go find those radio towers. Oh yeah, the Mirage. Mirage is pretty old though. Let's see if we can pick these things out. Probably right where all that fire is. And the 2 radio towers is what we're looking at. I see one for sure. Take that guy out.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's one off on him.
Secondary objective achieved.
There we go, we got that. And someone else killed one of the 2 that we were going for, so this one dude in the field is about to catch 6,000 pounds of bombs. Target 2. This poor guy. He's actually going to be kind of hard to find. This is just one dude in a field.
Altitude. Altitude.
And we only brought dumb bombs, so we'll see if we can pick him up. The last one was easy because it was, you know, a big tower. This guy, just a dude alone in a field. Make sure he's still there. Yeah, he is. Alright. Might actually target designate him. And that should switch us straight to auto. We'll try to auto him. I mean, the blast from this alone, we only have to really land in the area. We'll drop one, and then we might be able to use, if it misses somehow, use its crater. Oh, no, I got a red marker on him. Okay. Kind of cheating, but that's okay. We will drop all three on top of his head. A little bit of altitude here. And let's see if we can find him again. Yep.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's 3 away on him. Boom. We got him. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves put back down. We'll grab some more ordnance and see what we can do to help take that last airfield there up here in the north.
Nalchik, inbound.
There's the airfield. I wish your eyes worked like that in real life. Like, you want to, like, really see something, you can just be like, zoop. Aha.
Nalchik, request landing.
We're going to have to get a little closer and a little better lined up before they let us land. Much nicer than last time. Ah, Badger, hello. Alrighty, let's see what we need to do. Yeah, Minerale is still pretty defended. Oh, and there's lots of enemy aircraft up there. Well, I've got an idea. I never use them, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try using some cluster munitions on these guys. Don't know if we're gonna be able to get close enough, but we're gonna try. Rock eyes. I'm not going to bring extra fuel because we're not going too far. I'm not going to bring a Fleer. I'm going to bring 2 missiles because there's all those enemy aircraft up.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
We'll see how we sit with that.
Copy.
I guess in the meantime, we can go ahead and put in some new target data. Let's go for this right there. You're in Lima Papa. Some spicy rain, exactly. Need 45064, 45064, 99031, 99031. Enter at an elevation of 1073 feet. 1073 feet. Okay, so we've got rough target waypoint. Now, I don't 100% know how the cluster bombs work. I never use them. I think I know. I think I know. But we'll find out. There they are.
Rearming complete.
Alrighty, let's grab these and fuse. Don't think it actually makes a difference in DCS. Go CCIP and UFC quantity of 2 in multiples of. Actually, no, we'll go multiples of 1. Interval 50. That should give us a really long spread. Alrighty. Set these back up to half, take off trim, and let's get rolling. Is that an aircraft also on the runway? It sure is. Let's avoid him. Good. Okay. Gears up, flaps to auto. And let's start flying toward our targets. Now, we don't actually need to be super high to be using the cluster munitions. We'll just see how this goes. Still about 30 miles to go. See the airfield there. let's lock in. Are we about to get spicy?
Altitude. Altitude.
There we go. Got some targets over here.
Excellent work. Ground units have moved in and captured
Another
Mako.
one over here.
You can now spawn here. Rearm and get back in the fight.
See if we can see the splash on those. Boom. And boom.
New rally point established.
I'm going to switch these back down to quantity 1, multiple 1. And that way, every time we press the pickle button, we only fire 1. So I don't think we actually need the spread of 2 on the length plane. But these are notoriously inaccurate in DCS. I think we smoked him though.
A special
Oh yeah, we
forces
did.
unit is deployed west of Fort Paris. They are preparing to take back control of
Someone
Mako.
else was firing on this one. We're gonna kill steal him before that vehicle cooks off, just to make sure that he gets done in.
Altitude. Altitude.
Wait for that crosshair to come on up. There we go. Break off. And we'll see if we can see that impact on him. Boom. Surely that did him in. No? Huh. He's lucky. I see another guy right there. At least I thought I did. Is this not a guy right here? Nope, I was imagining it. That's something right there, though. Let's get something away on him. Oh, he's firing. Which means he's SHORAD, which means hopefully this smokes him and we're safe. Oh, that was a miss. Dang.
New
Alrighty.
objective received.
Try to get him again. It's either going to go great or absolutely horrible.
Altitude.
Because he was trying to shoot us down. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you're left.
Secondary objective achieved.
Oh, another miss. I have like a 1 bomb left. Alright, this is the one.
Altitude. Altitude.
Surely that's a good one. Nope. So like I said, don't really know how to use the clusters. I'm not good with them. They are notoriously hard to use in DCS. I'm gonna go load some weapons I actually know how to use. Quick little peek at what else is around here. Oh, it was only a martyr? And we did get a hit on him eventually because he's half health there. There's a tornado out there. I think that F-15's got it on lock though. Ooh, LGBs. We can use LGBs. They're just more fun than JDAMs. So we'll go load. So I think there's more than 4 targets on the airfield still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll load up 8 500-pounds, unless the F-14 has something to say about that. Or the F-16. They're both en route. Maybe we won't need to do that. These are 21,000 feet, though. I think the F-16 is probably going to do more than the F-14 will. Might be time to just rip back to the carrier. Actually, no. Makeup's definitely the better base to go to. It's a lot closer. I wish the carriers could, like, speed up a bit. Because I would love to keep launching off the carrier the whole playthrough. But if we do too well and we take these 3 bases too quickly, the carrier just falls behind. It just doesn't make sense to keep flying off of it. What did he launch? GVU-16. Okay, maybe he is going to do something. He's going to kill that chieftain? He is going to kill that chieftain. There we go. I'm willing to bet the 16's going to come and take out the other 4. So we're going to have to reorient a bit here. We'll still go load some new ordnance on.
Subject. Request landing.
Clear to land, runway 24. Wind 191 at 2 meters per second.
Javier, hello, welcome back. Got here just in time to watch me land. Not on a carrier. Boom. Butter. Wasn't that F-16 parked there last time we landed here? Do we think he's moved at all since?
Taxi parking area.
Alrighty. Let's take a look at that map again. Oh, yeah, just the one marker, and we can probably watch that F-16. Absolutely smoke them. AGM-65s. Boom. There we go. And now we captured it. Mineralny? Is that how you say it? It's ours. Okay, so, I mean, we're basically just need to relocate up north. Yeah, we're going to probably have to fly sorties out of Makeup now instead. Because I don't think we want to fly all the way to the carriers, take off from the carriers, fly all the way up to Glensick, and then fly all the way back. Actually, we couldn't even because the carrier group's there. So we'd have to fly north and then go west. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm just going to load some fuel on, light the burner, scream all the way up to Makeup here, and then Krasnodar, Glensick, Novorossiysk, Krimsk, and then Anapa. And then that's going to be playthrough done. Let's get some fuel loaded. And we'll bring some AMRAMs just in case. And then we'll bring fuel here. Fuel, 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 and fuel. And fuel. Boom.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
I'll try to get us up there as quick as I can. That's why I'm bringing so much fuel. I'm basically just going to light the burner and be supersonic the whole way. Get up to altitude, scream way on up north, and then, yeah. Does Makeup have attack in? It does not. Does it have ADF? I don't think so. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Echo Kilo. Oh my god, so far. Eight 82019, 82019, 48039, 48039, enter, elevation, 591, 591, enter. Okay, so we've got our grid. How are we on fuel? We are getting there. Whoa. See, Badger, wouldn't you love to be taking part in this? Just chilling in an F-18 right over there. Good formation fly. This super long flight together. Or you could be sitting right back there. In a two-seater. It'd be pretty sick, dude. There are some enemy aircraft up there. No comment. Okay, okay, okay. Almost refueled here. Well, see, Badger, that's why you would be in the non-pilot seat, either as a Wizzo or a Rio, or you'd be in a whole separate plane. And then all you'd have to do is fly straight, and I'd just fly next to you. And then landing would be a whole separate thing, but that's an ish you, not an ish me.
Flight controlled.
There we go.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, let's get going. Stick to the right-hand side of the runway here, because I believe... Oh no, never mind. I thought I saw an aircraft down there. Alright, let's get it. We're taking off with a lot of gas. Gear up, flaps to auto. And let's get turned in on that friendly airfield. Target designated it just so we can see where it is. We'll get up to altitude. I'm not going to take it out of burner. might have lied. What is that that's locking us up? Oh, friendly's got that lock safe to fly the whole way. That fuel consumption. Crazy. We'll go for about 25,000 feet. Still a little bit of air there. We can get going pretty quick.
Secondary objective achieved.
Alright, close enough. And now we'll just let the autopilot fly us in the rest of the way. Can do is just play with our fuel flow a little bit. And we should see. Yeah, looking in here, you can see left and right wing tanks should be taking fuel out of them. Good, but the center tank down at the bottom there, center, is not drawing fuel anymore, so we'll be able to drop the left and right external tanks, reduce our drag a little bit, get a little bit more distance out of that center fuel tank. Other than that, we're just cruising. get ready to jettison those left-right inboard tanks. They're empty. Go ahead and override on that. Norm there. And master arm to arm. And jettison. That was the wrong jettison button. Oh my goodness. I meant to hit this one. This big red button. That one. But I hit that one. That's fine though. It's not littering. It's putting the fuel back in the ground. That's where it came from.
You can now spawn there. Keep up the good work.
We've already taken Krasnodar. And we might not even make it there in time. My goodness. Although, because we just dropped a full fuel tank, because I was a dummy.
New rally point established.
Let's just take a look at the FPass page and see. We're still good. So we've got 81 miles to go, 80 miles. And if we went full optimal, we could get about 900 miles. So I think we'll be okay, even if we just leave it in burner. We've still got 9,500 pounds of fuel. I think we'll be fine, just leave it in burner. We'll keep our eyes on that just in case. I'm just trying to get there quick so we can get back in the fight. We're pretty far away from any enemies. Oh yeah, we'll be totally fine. almost there. Actually, if we took Krasnodar, I think we've got the range for Krasnodar. Might go land there. This is going to be a busy airfield to land at. Let's do that. Save us even more time. Yeah, we're pretty much on top of makeup right now. I think we'll be okay. Famous last words. Where do we want to go next? I think Krimsk is the natural one, but we're going to run into a lot of friendlies. Also engaging targets there. Look at all these blue aircraft in the airspace. This is awesome. This is awesome. There's our airfield right there. Alrighty. We can start getting ready to land.
base is under attack.
Oh, there's targets for us. The enemy's coming to capture Krasnodar. We'll land, grab something to stop that, and then that'll be what we do for our first sortie.
Altitude. Altitude.
Krasnodar. Request landing. Krasnodar. Request landing.
Okay, they're not going to clear us. Runway looks clear, though. Boom. Let's just see real quick what's up there. Coming to get us. A couple T-90s. T-90 and T-72. Okay. We'll go with Mavericks for this.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Meantime, we'll just keep our eyes on them and where they're going. This might be close. I'm willing to bet they're going to go north up here. I guess we'll see. Yep. Okay. Refuel faster. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time. Oh, maybe. We're full up on fuel, or just about. Come on. Come on.
Refueling
There
complete.
we go. There's the missile slapped onto us, and we'll be good to go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Alrighty.
Rearming complete.
Good. Gears on. Get that pulled up there. Let it start timing out. Meantime, let's get whipped around and we'll get going. Just hope our FLIR can time out in time. Gear up, flaps to auto. And they're going to be behind me. FLIR is still timing. There we go. FLIR's timed out. Alrighty. Let's get eyes on these guys.
Altitude. Altitude.
Here, there's one. The laser on him. Let's see if we can get the second one as well. We might be going a bit fast. We might have to come around. Yeah, we didn't hit the one that we were looking for, but we got the one behind him. Okay, let's bring that back around. Hello, other F-18. Want to come help? No? Cool, cool, cool. Let's see if we can get lined up in time. Are we still on target? We are. Arm.
Altitude. Altitude.
Why aren't we firing? Oh, crap. I don't think we're gonna get these guys in time. Got him. Rifle. There we go. I think that first one actually did miss the one behind as well. There's still two up. We're gonna be real quick with this. And of course they go into some trees.
We captured Jelenzek. Good job. You can rearm there. Another base down. Krimsk is now ours. You can now spawn there. Keep pushing.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, rearm the laser. Let's see if we can get a round off on you. Might have been too ambitious to try to hit that. Damn. Yeah, that didn't get him. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, we only got one map left, so we are going to have to land. Someone else is going to have to come in and try to get these guys. About to run into the same problem. Yeah. Maybe if I can kill one more. And maybe the ground forces there might be able to hold off with one. Mav's linked, laser's armed. Oh jeez. I'm not locked on him anymore though. We'll just guide that manually. Okay, cool. So we suck. Alright, let's see if we can try to get this thing landed and rearmed here. This is going to be an ugly landing, but we need more munitions. It's going to be really ugly. I apologize. Even uglier than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. But we do what we gotta do. I'm really glad the taxiway comes out here. Otherwise we would have looked pretty bad. Okay, come on. Bring it around, bring it around, bring it around. Okay. Hold here. Remember, refuel. We'll leave the fuel as is and we'll just rearm.
Request rearming.
In the meantime, they're coming up this way now. Get a new target. Delta Kilo. 92213. 92213. 92844. 92844. Enter. Elevation of 83 feet. Okay. Good there. Take off trim. Take off trim. Blast back up to half, and we'll get launched again here. Back up, flaps back up to auto. Designate that target. And select nav, select ground mode. Put it in FLIR. Alrighty. I thought I just saw some tracers rip past us. Well, the flying isn't the issue. It's the use of weapons. I guess the landing itself was pretty gnarly. But I mean, it was safe. We didn't damage the aircraft. It was just highly illegal, but that's okay. Oh god, okay, we gotta velocity slave this. If we can. Velocity slave. Okay. And where do those tanks get off to? They're down here. Bring it down, bring it down. Good. Right, right. Locked. Arm. Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to. Come around on him. This is going to be close. There we go. Alright. This time for real. Laser still armed. Let's see if the FLIR tracked the target. It did. Oh, and he fired one. Okay. Come on. We got a hit on him, didn't destroy him though. Okay. These are still armed. Bring it around. Drop a bit of speed. Try to give us a bit longer of an engagement window here.
Altitude.
Rifle. There we go. So that's just one battle damaged one left. And we'll have saved the airfield. We gotta be quick though. He's almost on it.
Secondary objective achieved.
Altitude.
Where are ya? Where are ya? Oh, someone else I think managed to get him, because I think that's him burning in the FLIR right now. Whew! Whew. Yes, sir. That F-18 came in clutch. Whiplash, you saved the day. If I didn't suck, I could have saved the day, but I do suck. All right. Well, how's the rest of the war going? Novorossiysk, with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 aircraft on it, 9 soon to be, and an alligator on its way to Anapa. All right. Let's take stock of our stores here. We got 2 maps. I'm gonna land and have it be a good landing and try to get some better weapons for taking on the airfields here.
Altitude. Altitude.
Well, that was exhilarating. I honestly thought it would have gone a lot smoother than it did, but we got there in the end. Let's try to keep it on the pavement. Alright, let's see exactly what we want to bring with us. I have an idea. We're going to be sitting on the runway for a while, but I really want to do it. We're going to use JSOWs. And just absolutely tear off the enemy
Request refueling.
defense there.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Nope, not FLIR. HSI, data, 1, UFC, grid. Charlie Kilo. 69261. 69261. 83125. 83125. Enter. Elevation 143. 143.
No boat has fallen. Great work.
Enter.
You can now spawn there.
Target 2.
Keep up the good work.
Grid, Charlie Kilo. 69157, 69157, 83260, 83260, enter, elevation 143, target 3, grid. Charlie Kilo. 71007, 71007, 83370, 83370, enter, elevation 196, enter, target 4, grid. Charlie Kilo. Yeah, Badger, we'll teach you. We'll teach you. You'll be fine. 70746 83509 83509. Enter, elevation of 170. Enter, target 5. Grid. It'll be Charlie Kilo. Seven 70881, 70881, 83761, 83761. Enter, elevation of 133, 133. Enter, target 6. Grid will be Charlie Kilo. Whoops, Charlie Kilo. Seven 70740, 83699, 83699. Enter, elevation of 135, 135. Enter, target 7. We're almost there, guys. Grid will be Charlie Kilo. Seven 70639, 70639, 83771, 83771. Enter, elevation of 124, 124. Enter, target 8, last one. Grid will be Charlie Kilo. This guy. And that is 70277, 70277, 83768, 83768. Enter, elevation 139, 139. Enter. Okay, we are good to go. We're gonna knock out 8 of those baddies in one pass. Let's do it. I mean, Badger, I definitely could teach you to fly the F-18. I've got a whole YouTube channel dedicated to it. Just wait for these things to finish timing and we're going to start launching them. Oh, someone else might have already gotten to our targets first, at least some of them. We'll still take out the handful that we had. Only these 4 here. Go, we're timed. Target designate. I think I get closer than I thought. We can use autopilot. Keep us level while we input more. Egg select of 256, 256, enter, autopilot, very much altitude, and hit select hold. Alrighty. Now the issue is I don't know which target was which number. Because yeah, it's only these 3 now. Oh my god, look at the absolute carnage that's going on. Everyone else is also engaging these targets. I'm just going to launch the 8 that we had and hope for the best. Slam it into burner. I don't think we're going to... Yeah, we got a lot of dudes conversion on this airfield here. We got quite a ways to go still. They might take them all out before we get there. Time to max range, minute 30. Oh man, now we only have 2 of our targets left. I don't want to input all of the target data again. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's just go 1... no. We're indecisive. No, we'll just launch them. Should only get 2 out of all of these, though. We're in range already. Let's let them go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's the 8. Boom. Alrighty. Take head and select off. And I'm just going to get us into a little orbit because we're not going to be able to do much before those guys get schwacked. Oh, and this EV-8 might even come in and take the kills from us. Or not. Is he just gun running them? He might be. See just our trail of JSOWs coming in. I don't know which one's going for those 2 targets, though. Probably should have gone back and grabbed these ones, but oh well. Oh, now we're only going to get 1 kill. You know what? We might be able to land and just grab some dumb bombs and just rip them onto the airfield. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go land at Krimsk. Hey, we killed the leopard.
Altitude. Altitude.
So the 1 target that was still up for us to get, we managed to get. Is my nose pitching down? I'm not doing that. It was bizarre. There we go. Is my stab weird right now? No? Really weird. Weird.
Inbound.
Go to alternate. No. Oh, yeah, there's only one enemy left. I don't think we're going to make it in time. But we did our contribution to the cause. And there's just a A4 chilling here. Nope, F4. Well, we might as well get this thing parked. That guy's still up? He is still up. How many aircraft are there to kill him? Several. They're probably not going to. It's always the last one. Always the last one. Takes forever to kill. Alrighty.
Awesome. We
There
captured
we
an
go.
Alpha. Their home base is now ours. Rearm here if needed. Excellent work, everyone. The mission was completed in time. And now, get ready for the next mission. Please join us on Discord using the link in the briefing, or search for you in the browser for more servers. Restart in 1 minute.
Well, everybody, I think that that's going to do it for me today. Quite the successful run. Made it all the way from down here, all the way up, took everything. And we didn't help that much. But I hope everybody had a good time. And like I said, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys had a good time. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Not my choice in music, by the way. This is from the server. I let my intrusive thoughts win. Alrighty. See you guys later for real.